Spring? Is it finally spring where you live? The weather may disappoint us at times, but Penguin's Berkley Prime Crime and Obsidian never does. Here are 11 mysteries for May that shouldn't disappoint. Heather Blake brings back Darcy Merriweather in The Goodbye Witch. As the Enchanted Village's resident wishcrafter, Darcy has the power to make other people's wishes come true. What she really wishes is that she has the power to uncloak the invisible man stalking her best friend. If you haven't already read Kate Carlisle's A Cookbook Conspiracy in hardcover, now's the time to pick up the latest bibliophile mystery. When Brooklyn's sister Savannah asks her to restore an antique cookbook as a present for a fellow chef, she doesn't realize her ex-boyfriend will soon be dead, with Savannah as the prime suspect. It's up to Brooklyn to keep her sister out of the soup. Hi Conrad bases Mr. Monk Gets on Board on the USA Network TV series. Nothing makes Adrian Monk more uneasy than change, unless it's Natalie on a cruise ship without him. Choppy waters and obnoxious kids sends Monk into a storm of anxiety, but Mariah, the cruise director, finds ways to smooth things over. At least until the crew fishes her dead body out of the water, and Monk is convinced it's murder. In Claire Donnelly's Last Licks, Sonny Coolidge's boss is in rehab after breaking his leg, sharing a room with Gardner, a shameless flirt. But when Gardner dies unexpectedly during the night, Sonny and her feline partner in crime, Shadow, have a new job. Find out if the rehab's psychic cat, who seems to predict death, had anything to do with the death, or if all Gardner's catting around finally got him fixed. Carolyn Hart's Dead, White, and Blue is also in paperback for the first time. Summer is a hectic time for Annie Darling and her husband Max, bringing tourists to their mystery bookstore Death on Demand. But the couple has a real mystery on their hands when a woman disappears during the 4th of July fireworks. Of course Jinx showed up when he heard Carolyn Hart's name. And now he's here for a debut mystery. The Pickled Piper launches Mary Ellen Hughes' new series, Pickled Preserved Mysteries. Piper Lamb finally pursues her dream of opening her own shop of pickles and preserves in an idyllic small town. But mystery readers know small towns aren't always peaceful. And Nate, the boyfriend of Piper's assistant, has a fight with a town council member, Alan Rosemont. When Alan is found floating in a barrel of brine, Piper tries to keep Nate from ending in a pretty pickle. Jen McKinley takes readers back to England in the latest hat shop mystery, Death of a Mad Hatter. Scarlett Parker and her British cousin Vivian love their new opportunity at Mim's Whims, their London hat shop. They're creating hats for an Alice in Wonderland themed tea, a fundraiser. They're outfitting the host, the Grisby family. But when the Grisby heir is found poisoned, and traces of the poison are on the hat from Mim's Whims, Scarlett and Vivian have to don their thinking caps to find a killer. A Tiger's Tale is Laura Morrigan's second Call of the Wild mystery. When a normally even-tempered Siberian tiger grows agitated, animal behaviorist Grace Wild needs to use her psychic ability to get to the root of the troubles. It seems Boris witnessed a kidnapping, but how do you convince parents their daughter didn't run away but was kidnapped? And the police can't start an investigation based on the word of a tiger. But Grace can. Nancy J. Parra brings us Murder Gone Awry. Tony Holmes is a gluten-free baker in Oiltop, Kansas. But when Tony's eccentric grandmother, Ruth, is arrested for the murder of her arch-enemy, family becomes more important than business. And Grandma Ruth, a former investigative reporter, is determined to solve the case with Tony's help by digging up long-buried town secrets. How do you keep a determined grandmother out of trouble? Who would try to steal a Victorian dollhouse that needs restoration? In Kate Price's A Doll House to Die For, Daisy Buchanan, owner of Sometimes a Great Notion, makes it her business to learn the secrets behind tiny doors. After buying the doll house, Daisy finds people trying to buy and even steal it. As she collects clues, she suspects the house holds the key to an unsolved murder. Elaine Veit's dead-end job mystery, Bored Stiff, is now out on paperback. Sonny Jim is convinced there's a dark cloud over his paddleboard rental business on Florida's Riggs Beach, especially after a client is killed in a tragic accident. He hires husband and wife PI team Helen Hawthorne and Phil Sagemont, who soon discover dark undercurrents of corruption behind the sunny facades of beachfront businesses. If they don't catch the killer soon, Sonny Jim might not be the only one facing a wave of disaster. May 6th brings a mixture of paperback reprints, new releases in popular series, and even the debut of a new series. Berkley Prime Crime and Obsidian offers mysteries for a variety of cozy readers. Enjoy, even if you have to contend with a cat while you read. Thank you, Jinx.